Yo, what's good, everybody? Josh from Bad Fish Outdoors here, coming to you live from my basement. Well, live, pre-recorded. But thought I'd make a little video showing you guys how I make and tie my jigs. Well, not make, but tie my jigs. Now, I am not a professional by any means. I'm sure you guys can find better ways to do it, or someone has a better way, but this is just works for me for, cheap, normal stuff that I can find at Bass Pro Shops and jigs that I have laying around the house. But yeah, so this is to help anybody who's just starting out and maybe doesn't have all the money in the world to always go buy fancy jigs, because Lord knows I don't have that kind of money to always be doing that. And if I did, I spend it on other stuff, i.e. a kayak with a trolling motor and a dozen fishing rods. But anyway, yeah, so I hope this helps anyone who's wanting to learn, anything dealing with tying jigs and any kind of fishing stuff. Feel free to reach out to me. I have no problem at answering questions, little tips, little tips and tricks, whether it be how I got this trolling motor on my kayak, or, anything, man, for real. Feel free to hit me up. You guys have a great day, tight lines, and peace out. Hey, you guys, as promised, here is the video of me tying my jig. So as you can see, it's already poured and painted at this step. So what I am doing now is I am playing around with the thread, nylon non-waxed thread, that you will be putting a base layer down on the jig itself. So I'm going to skip to the part here where I already got it into the bobbin. The bobbin is that little tool you see there. I'm just putting on a base layer. You can pick up a bobbin for around $10 from Bass Pro Shops. So, still putting on the base layer. You see me kind of get caught up on the little weed guards down there. I am wrapping in the tag end into the main line now. So that's what you saw me moving. Few more wraps. Yeah, I know, my editing skills are amazing, aren't they? Yep, still struggling with the weed guard. Get that out of the way there, But hey, nobody says we're perfect. So I'll be getting to the point here where I'm going to make a few loop knots. There's one. There's two. And yep, I'm tripping over myself there. Got stuck on the weed guard. Note to self, you guys, if you can, pull the weed guards completely out of the way, because it's just a pain in the butt the entire time. So then what I do, I might catch some flack for this, but all I do is I'm going to snip the tag in there, and I'm going to apply some head cement. I use the Loon stuff. I believe I also got from Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's, depending on where you're at. You're going to see me struggle with the package and yada, yada, yada. So we'll skip past this part. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Little bit more struggling. Yep, got tired of ripping it, so I'm going to grab some scissors. Safety first, kids, They don't need young children or, 40-year-old dudes trying opening the packaging, apparently. So much work just for a little bit of head cement. Sorry, you guys. Apparently, I forgot to edit this part out of the video. So, again, just learning here. But yeah, so Loon head cement, Loon Outdoors head cement. My bad. Shake it up, get a good old sniff of it, because you know I'm a guy. I sniff things, and on this part, just a dab will do ya. And of course, I went more than a dab, but still. And then I think I do some more magic work here where I'm gonna skip to where I'm putting on skirts. So here we go. So I use the tags, or the tabs, I believe they're called. You want to put about the middle part of the skirt where you put that base wrap of nylon. Make a couple wraps there, make sure it's nice and even. It can kind of get tricky, it all likes to hang in front of you, so yeah, do what you got to do to keep it out of the way to make sure it all makes sense. And again, you know, I haven't been doing this for very long, so I'm kind of learning as I go too. That's the natural tab, I don't know, pearl white if you will. It's got some shimmery, shiny effect to it. Make a few more wraps. Make sure it's nice and tight, and when you're wrapping, make sure you're wrapping in the same spot all the way through on both skirts. So a few more wraps there, make sure it's nice and tight, and then I'm going to spin the vise, and then we're going to do the top side of the jig. Yeah, you see those nice little weed guards there? They're such a pain in the butt. So again, first time you do this, you might want to try just like a little circle head jig or something just to practice on. But I like to torture myself, so I tend to do the harder stuff. So, but anyway, well, we'll get that all situated and out of the way, and it's going to be a repeat of the process. So, going to put the zebra skirt on the inside. You're going to find the middle. Yeah, come on there. Sure, I'm taking my sweet time apparently. Yeah, there we go, Josh. Yep, that's how you do it. Couple wraps. We're gonna fight with the bead guard again, I'm sure. Oh, no, cleared it. I'm always constantly pulling at it, just making sure it's evenly wrapped, making sure that there's skirt basically going around the entire jig. I was debating on what I wanted to do for the top there, if I was going to go with a different color or not, so I apologize for the little pause. Putting the white skirt on. Again, a few more wraps in the same place all the way through on all the skirts. Just looks more uniform, and then you don't have some weird splits in the skirt. And again, all this stuff was relatively cheap. Jig heads are, you know, just depending on which ones you get, they're dirt cheap. I, however, pour my own, so things are a bit cheaper. I think I got all the thread off of Amazon for like $10 for like 20 different colors. The bobbin, which is the thing that holds the thread, that was like $10. So it's all pretty relatively cheap. You know, it just, the most time consuming part is learning, you know. So that's why I'm hoping I am here to help you a little bit. Take some of the curve out of there, you know. And again, I don't use whip finishers or anything like that. I just make loop knots And see, I got stuck on the weed guard again, because why wouldn't I? And then I don't think, the one thing I didn't show in this video is after I am done making these loop knots, I do add a piece of wire, and it would be the same process for wrapping it. Just wrap it a couple times, twist it tight, and then cut it off with some snips. And then for cutting the skirt, you just pull the tab tight, slowly cut the strands so you can kind of see how they're gonna fall. And yeah, I didn't do a very good job of securing the hook in there. Kind of danced around on me a little. But again, I am not perfect. I don't do this for a living. I sell them here and there, make them for buddies. And yeah, but I love fishing. This is all part of it, and just passing on the passion, hoping that someone will get some kind of knowledge out of this. And if not, well, hey, I tried, right? But yeah, again, I thank you guys for coming and hanging out, watching my video and how to tie a football, I guess, jig. But it's not a football jig, so how to tie, well, that's actually a Ned head, so that's what it is. It's my little haters. But again, thank you guys for the support. Love, peace, chicken grease. I'm out.